We got to close games, man. We struggle. We don't have that closer. I guess Jalen Brunson tries his best, and he does what he can. I mean, do put up
Mhm.
37 tonight. I love Brunson, but still missing something. Still missing a piece, and we all know that. I'm happy seeing my team play good basketball, but just one piece. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm not gonna.
I know what it is. It's
Superstar.
Oh,
RJ Barrett actually developing and being somewhat consistent. We
Well,
talked about RJ a little bit in the
that's not gonna
offseason.
happen.
RJ Barrett is supposed to be the piece. And every single season, vaguely with RJ, he doesn't have an elite skill. So he has two good months for his standards, 20 points per game on inefficient shooting, two bad months, and two mediocre months, which is like 16, 17 points per game on 43% shooting. So as a three-point shooter, he's not very good. Stands still, he's solid. Not a very good finisher, hasn't really improved that. Defensively, he's good, but he's not so good where he's making such a huge impact. He's good in transition. The Knicks dude, with how well Brunson has played this year, and the free throws were a little bit less of an issue in this game. The one thing that they're missing is a star wing, which is exactly what RJ was drafted, extended, and hyped up to be. I had Knicks fans telling me this last summer that he was better than the guys like Franz Wagner, who actually can finish at the rim, shoot well, and have a good feel for the game. And so I get a little bit frustrated. I don't think RJ is ever going to be an all-star. I don't think he's quite good enough. I think he's a fine starting wing that many people somewhat prop up to be, the player that, he's lived up, he's going to live up to the pedigree. I don't think he ever will. You know, that's exactly what the Knicks need. And
mm,
that in this league is invaluable. A superstar or just star level wing that can win you games and will take advantage of the mismatches. In this game, 13 points on 13 shot attempts, all of 3 from 3. I'm tired. I'll be honest with you. There's no excuses for Barrett. He's young. He's 22. He's well compensated. Will be soon. You bring in the point guard. Randall stepped up. Man, I'm out on RJ. I've been on for a little bit. Do you think he'll ever be an all star?
he's one of those players where I feel like he's capable of having an all-star campaign. I'm not saying he's going to be a seven-time all-star, but maybe a one, maybe two. Um, but like you said, I feel like one, he's gotten better every year to me. At least his statistics has gotten better. I understand what you mean, but by the 2 month stretch of very good basketball and then a 2 month stretch of average to so inconsistent basketball. So I've seen that. I do have my concerns as well because I've watched Donovan Mitchell drop 71 not too long ago, and I'm like, damn, if we would have had that with this group of guys, maybe we'd be actually doing something better than what we already are. So I don't know. I don't want to say the jury's out on RJ because he is only 22 years old, and it's hard for me to say, oh, this guy's not going to develop into something because you never know. One off season, I mean, look at Julius Randle. Did you expect him to be an all star coming to New York? Probably not. Did you expect him to average 27 and 10 and 5? No, probably not. So all it takes is one off season that just might change everything for the guy. Um, that's me looking at it as a glass half full kind of thing because I'm not trying to be as negative as some of my other fellow Nick fans.
Hmm.
Um, but
We're
yeah,
seeing it now with Laurie Markkinen
huh?
in Utah. We're seeing it now with Laurie Markkinen, where highly hyped up top 7 draft pick,
Mhm.
struggle in Chicago, partially due to injuries, also coaching. And it wasn't until he got an opportunity, a fresh slate in Utah with a really good offensive coach, that Markkinen this year has been one of the best finishers in
Yeah.
basketball. He can't play make, but he's scoring 25 a game on incredible shooting. With RJ, I think it's a little bit similar.
So that's a great point. And like I mentioned, 22 years old. The guy hasn't even hit his prime yet. He's still a baby in this league. There's people entering the league at 21, 22. So, like I said, he's still a baby. I don't want to. I mean, where he signed for a while, we extended the guy. So, who's to say what he might be in the next year or two? But he's here. And unless there's an absolute stud available, he will be here for the long haul. So, whatever judgments you have on RJ, just pray that the guy progresses and turns into the third pick that we actually thought we were getting, you know?